All right. All right. This is Prophetess Coco. We are back. The last one, spirit visits during the daytime, was a long one. I did not expect that, but maybe somebody needed to know. I pray that it helps them make the best decision possible. More importantly, I pray that they go to God to make sure that they make the best steps possible in the situation. You know, um, my God is a God of miracles. My God is a God of miracles. Um, I have learned in my own walk. And let me back up. Life and death is in the power of my tongue, and I choose to speak with truth, compassion, and most importantly, love. Right? Let me get that out before I spill myself. Okay. I have learned that it's not always what it looks like. I just saw 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Okay. That it's not always what it looks like, whether that's deception or whether that's perception. Okay. Um, and honestly, deception, what do they say? Rejection is protection. Deception, rejection, protection. Okay. Um, y'all pray for this divine masculine. That looks like one real sticky situation. Um, one that does have some ramifications to it that unfortunately that somebody has to pay for that or whatever the case may be. Um, may that person repent and bear themselves to God so that they could get the guidance that they need to navigate the situation, especially where kids are concerned. Uh, they can't fend for themselves. Okay, uh, kids do kid shit, and they need discipline and they need hands and to help them move through things. But if you're not there, right, which that situation could easily be, just for a little bit won't be there. So pray for miracles. You don't have to wait for miracles. You need to be able to establish a relationship with the Most High God. Okay, be honest, because God know your heart. You just coming to God to be like, I fucked up. God, can you fix it for me? And He gonna be like, did you earn that from me? God gonna check you. Whatever you requested, God gonna check you, especially if He feels like it's out of line. Now, can God still grant miracles? Absolutely. You could have been in the worst situation imaginable, and God still, boom, give you some wonderful miracle out of the blue. Maybe that's part of your story. Maybe that's part of your journey. Maybe you're supposed to get some grand slam miracle because you came back to God, and that's your testimony. Y'all better, it's not what it looks like all the time. God is simply waiting for people to come on in and repent and let me show you that I'm God. Okay. So we gonna go on with our next visitation. Who coming through? Right? Cause my hands is cold. My fingers is cold. Right. Mhm. Yo, I just heard somebody in the collective say she bipolar. So what? If I was bipolar, I'm still connected to the Most High God. Now what? I am in my full capacity right here. God loves me in my bipolarism, as you say. Okay. And just so people understand, bipolar is not an insult. Bipolar is a condition. It can be conquered like anything else. Get connected to the Most High God and stop worrying about my mental capacity. My mental capacity is great. Okay. Your energy is gone. The fuck? All right. What else? Who we got? Mm, female. She said Carol Ann. Carol Ann has an accent. Carol Ann. Yeah. Carol Ann. Carol Ann said she's from Carolina. Hmm. What's the message, Miss Carol Ann? You don't want to give a more specific detail? Oh, okay. So listen, I'm aware that and my YouTube and my Facebook is what's the word? Shadow banned. Thank you. Shadow banned a little bit. Okay. But people are still able to get on and watch the videos at their leisure or whatever. Apparently, Carol Ann has a daughter that has found their way on here, and she's been wondering if she could get her mother, Carol Ann, okay, to show up. So, um, you much like the Chad situation, Carol Ann from Carolina, your uh, your mother, okay, she wants you to know she heard you and she showed up here. Okay, you wanted to know where she put something. I'm not gonna say what the something is, baby. Okay. Uh, I want to make sure that whatever I'm sharing with you is not at risk. Okay. Is it safe? Okay. Okay. So Carol Ann is talking to her daughter. Hey, sweetie, the thing that you're looking for is in the it's in the bottom. Yeah. It's in the bottom of a blue, I'm going to say blue item, right? She is concerned. She wants you to get whatever this is, but you're embarrassed that you found me and you wondered if this works. So I don't want to freak you out, boo. The question that you're asking, it's in the bottom of a blue item she gave you. Okay. Like bottom. Okay. Um, yeah. We want to be careful with that for you. Okay. How do you want to show her? Okay. She don't want me to pull cards. She just want you to get the message. Miss Carol Ann's daughter from Carolina, the bottom of a blue item that she gave you. And she wants to specify Not by mail, not shipped to you. I think maybe she used to send you a lot of stuff. Mm-mm. This is something she gave you in your hand. Okay. All right. Miss Caroline, is there anything else you wanted to tell her? She loves you and have fun. Okay. She loves you and have fun. She's going to go ahead and go now. Okay. How will you know that it's the right blue item? Oh, this item's been moved around 3 times this week. She moved it 3 times to show you that it's this thing. Okay. Go have fun. Thank you, Miss Caroline. You can see my buddies over there, my family, my friends, my team, my loves. They will happily take you to your next destination, ma'am. You're welcome. Okay. Who's next? Well, yeah, I'm getting a name, but it's not like it's a common name. Cassius. I don't even know how to spell it. Cassius. Like the only Cassius I know was when it Cassius Clay and Muhammad Ali, right? I know we ain't talking to him at all. What's going on? Is that your actual name? No. Look, let me check myself. Hold up. Yeah. The only Cassius I'd ever heard of my whole life was Muhammad Ali. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. He was why would you start? I don't know. Okay, okay. How do you want to say this? He said he really admired this man. That he tried to box like him. So he was a boxer. He's telling me that he is a male, that he died of an overdose of steroids. Right. Come on. He tried to box like Cassius Clay. He died of an overdose of steroids at age 27. Yeah, he's showing me him like boxing and trying to like mimicking when he say fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee, like he's in it, you know. Boxer. What's the relevance or the message? He said he's a guide. I'm a spiritual guide. Oh, I'm a spiritual guide for a divine masculine that also boxes or is also a boxer or trained shortly for boxing. He's saying himself and the person he's watching also admired Mr. Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, the legend. Okay, that he's recently done something that has to do with boxing. Like he short trained boxed for something, but this is a guy that's with him. Or yeah. Okay. What's going on with this person that we're providing a message for today? Stop. Stop drinking. Oh. Oh. Okay. Um divine masculine, your spirit guide that's aware that you have recently trained or recently trained in boxing for some reason or other is telling you to stop drinking. Um a female is attempting to take advantage. Wow. A female is attempting to take advantage if you drinking. Like we're talking sex setup. Oh wow. Oh, here go one of these weird ass stories. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let me get off the bottom part of this because I wrote too big. Okay. Divine masculine. You have recently done something or trained to be a boxer or do something with boxing. Your spirit guide, okay, who is saying that he himself overdosed on some type of steroid, okay? I don't get the feeling that you've used a steroid, but look, he's calling the girl, the female, he's calling like a steroid. Like she gonna get you killed. This female's gonna get you killed. Hmm. There's some type of setup, divine masculine. This female is either trying to get you killed, run it. Oh, divine masculine, you have your eye on a divine feminine. Like a real one. Like you guys are supposed to go into union and it's already been delayed a bit. Okay. Oh Lord. Here we go again. People messing with these unions. They better stop. Look, they said they was gonna snitch today. Here we go. Divine masculine. I'm gonna spit it out and then I'm just gonna pull cards because he's talking fast. Divine masculine. You're supposed to be in union with with a divine feminine that's already been delayed quite a bit. Okay. Um, you're doing whatever it is you're supposed to do, but somewhere along the lines you've been heavily drinking or you've been influenced to drink There is currently a feminine in your energy that wants to make sure that you drink so that you guys have some type of sexual interaction. The point of the sexual interaction is to confuse you so that you don't head towards this divine feminine. You are not dating this feminine energy. Yeah. You're not dating this feminine energy. You're also not dating the divine feminine. You literally are single, divine masculine. So I don't know what the delay is for you get to your divine feminine, but she's part of this delay. I feel like you've had your mind to move towards this divine feminine and you just haven't gone for whatever reason. It's her and you. Like, you're single. Move on. Okay. Uh This person, however, the concern is for you getting caught up in a karmic cycle with this female, okay? This female wants to ensure that you have sex so that even if you do get to the divine feminine, the first thing she going to do is make an appearance and tell he couldn't possibly want you because he just slept with me. He was single when he slept with you, sweetie. Maybe I'm supposed to tell that to you, okay? If you already went through with this, brush it off your shoulder. You're single. She offered it, you did it. She's not pregnant. I don't did it come up before? She's not pregnant. So if she runs the pregnant line, she's not pregnant. It's a stunt to keep you from getting to whoever this other woman is, okay? You're not stuck. You're not stuck. It's a trick. A needless one, but it's a trick nonetheless, okay? Brush that off your shoulders. You're single. The divine feminine you're looking at, she's single. She has perfect understanding. If you are single, you do single things. If you slept with somebody while single, then you slept with somebody while single. Another woman coming to you because you chose to be in a relationship with somebody else and trying to throw in I slept with your man. No, you slept with a single man. I don't know what this delusion situation is, okay? Divine masculine, you're a single man. Whatever this is, you don't even need to be concerned about is what your spirit guide is trying to tell you. I feel like run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Mm, mm. They're saying, okay, look, the spirit guide is saying that you felt something was off, okay, but you did not sleep with this woman recently. I feel like you got to the hotel with her and you had a thought about the person you really want to be with, and it just changed your whole attitude, and you left her. So now it's fueling her to come back again. That's what you need to know. She's coming back again to try to throw the poom poom at you. You already said no once. She's trying to figure out if it's a fluke. She still has every intention of trying to use that information and go towards the divine feminine, because I don't think the divine feminine knows that you want to come towards her. But because she knows who this female is, the divine feminine, she feels like if I go cock block first, he'll have no choice but to pick me, which is stupid. Because if I don't want you, I don't want you. I can easily go pick somebody else, even if I don't go towards my divine feminine. Sir, you're single. You're single. And we so tired of people making these weird delusional decisions out here in these crazy streets. Okay. Show it to me. Your spirit guide is like, listen, you thinking too hard about something. Like, you got the point. This person really is trying to set you up or cause you confusion. Okay. Um, you don't want this person. Like, these getting real graphic. Yeah. Your spirit guide says you almost got there. Okay. You were turned off because she was super aggressive. I'm sorry. This looks so bad. Uh, you were turned off because she was coming off aggressive. And the more that you were like, you know what? I changed my mind. Yeah, I don't, like she got angry, aggressive, and like forcibly tried to like pull your junk or something. It's weird. Okay. It's aggressive. So you've already experienced this one time and you're turned off by the situation, but I could tell you, she about to put the notch up. Okay. She trying to put spell work on the thing, hoping that if you get there, you'll stay there. The whole point is to get you into a karmic cycle where you're in, you're out, you're in, you're out, you're in, you're out. And as long as you're confused and you're in, you're out, you're in and out, your union sits in delay. Here's the deal though. Your unions, these are about God's plans. So if you don't step forward, God is going to just move this divine feminine who is in alignment and in her purpose. God is going to give her somebody else. So in that capacity, I mean, you lose. And old girl really doesn't win anything because eventually you're going to resent her. You're really going to have to resent yourself too because this is real obvious, is what God is saying and what your spirit guide is saying. This is an obvious setup to keep you from moving towards this person. And you don't have a reason to be delayed. Stop beating yourself up about whatever this decision is. Okay. We back in the Kipper deck again. Lord. Okay. There she is. This is all about keeping you from a divine feminine. Okay. This divine feminine is hardworking in whatever it is that they do. Hmm. Yeah. Show me. Ah, okay. I gotta use the card to pick it up because, yeah. So, bad health came out with concern. Okay. I don't feel like it's bad health. It is your mental health for sure. Okay. Your spirit guide has concern for your mental health. Okay. God and your spirit guide have a concern for your mental health. Okay. You need to get to this divine feminine. That's where you're supposed to be. The confusion that you're feeling was intentionally sent to you. As a matter of fact, this female was intentionally sent to you. Maybe you didn't know that. Mm. This spirit guide is saying that this female that was sent towards you is aware of your ex. Oh Lord, this is just so messy again, y'all. Okay. So, divine masculine, your ex is mad. I guess maybe you told her off or you made it very clear that you are don't want to deal with them in some capacity. You've been separated from your ex for a good damn minute. I mean, like a year or more. Okay. Something has occurred in your life. Flashing lights, lights. Maybe you're out in the public or something. You've done something that calls for recognition. And so your ex has recently approached you, possibly, and maybe you shut them down. So now she mad that you shut her down. And she also now has knowledge you have your eyes on someone. I'm not sure how, but she knows that you have your eyes on somebody. And so she's relayed that information to this other female. And she's perfectly okay with this other female coming in and trying to put the poon poon on you, okay? As another layer for you not to move towards this person. Y'all, these people, didn't I say these are regular, average, everyday people doing this weirdness? This is too this is too much work. Like this person has now made it an occupation to see how many females they could get to come towards you. Divine masculine, I feel like you're attractive. I feel like you have everything it is that you need. You could support yourself. You could probably support your family and these two females, is what I feel like. Okay. But you don't want either one of them. So I'm going to tell you to pull your energy back and get your behind on to your divine feminine because this is just mess. If you really don't want your ex, stop talking to her. Delete her. If the family is talking to her, let your family know if they messing with her, you not messing with them. Something's got to happen. I know that sounds really fucked up, but sometimes your family members really don't know what's best for you. Not even sometimes. They really don't know what's best for you. You know what's best for you. God knows what's best for you. So if you need to check something, go talk to the Most High God, please, about your decision making. The fact that I can even sit here and call you divine masculine or divine feminine, I feel like you know exactly what this is. Okay? I feel like you know exactly what this is. If you need a confirmation, there you go, babe. Your ex sent this woman. I'm getting a high value situation, so maybe it's two high value women, one high value man. Both of these high value women done teamed up and said, you know what? Uh, we ain't. There goes that ring the alarm song. I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm. Like, this is ridiculous. Man, people keep messing around with these unions. We gonna keep talking about them because God is pissed. Y'all doing too much. Y'all let these people be and go on with their lives. Let them be happy in love or whatever the case may be. But I can tell you something. God is done with y'all messing with his unions. These unions are more than just about hookups and love and babies and like it's more than that. There's a mission beyond that and y'all are interrupting. God is tired of the petty shit. Mm-mm. And if you're out here in the spiritual community, you've seen these messages. They repeat over and over again. And it's not, oh, because that's the frequency. I'm so sick of hearing that shit. I'm so sick of hearing that shit. Okay. I am a high vibrational woman. I don't seek out karmic bullshit to talk about. That is not my frequency. So hearing about how it's your frequency is not the frequency. That's what's going on in the collective. That is what God is saying. I need you to talk about because somebody is listening to you about this. Now, are there some real low vibrational motherfuckers out here trying to give readings and shit? You right. Most of them are plants. Let's just call it. Let's just call it. We don't got to tell them, okay, oh, it's your frequency. No, call them out. You are a fake karmic ass reader, and therefore the only thing you will ever speak about is karmic shit because that really is your frequency. Okay. There are karmic tarot reader plants. Like there's industry plants, they are industry plants to the spiritual community. They are paid to come out here and misconstrue the messages. They are paid to come out here and make sure that these karmics stay in that cycle. High vibrational readers, we get tired of talking about this shit, but that's what God said talk about. Tell them the truth. Y'all are listening to some karmic ass, fake ass readers that keep this pot stirring. Don't worry, they gonna be a gone too here soon. I'm sorry. This had to be a side rant. Okay. And let me also be clear, there are some light workers out here who their job is to speak specifically to karmics that want to change. Because everybody's been karmic at one point. Every motherfucking body. Being karmic just means you have a low level negative energy lesson that you need to clear up in your personal story, in your personal journey, in your cosmic journey, or you're going to repeat it every single lifetime until you get it right. Clear that shit up now. There's no way you're happy doing this shit. Boo boo, there's no way you're happy doing this shit. As far as I'm concerned, your ex is trying to pimp this other female to you. The fact that you agree with it, the fact that the woman would even agree with it, you know what? That's this is code breaking. I don't want to intentionally sleep with anybody that a friend or a family member has slept with. That's just gross to me. It's gross. I am aware that I have had exes apparently that have slept with a family member. I'm glad that I did not know because that is absolutely fucking disgusting. Okay. It breaks every code imaginable. Okay. And again, physically disgusting. So the fact that your ex found another woman to basically pimp out, to put some spell work on her poom poom and try to get to you. Okay. You turned it down once. She about to turn up the volume on her heat to come back to you. Because you're being told now, and you already, God said He already planted, He gave you a vision and a dream that this girl is going to come back and try this shit again. You don't have to wait for it to come. Let's be clear. When y'all are receiving these readings and you're listening, and it says, oh, there's a possibility, da, 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 it's a warning. You should simply take it as a warning. Oh man, I had an opportunity. Man, God is looking out for me. I mean, I had a thought that this person might try to come back and do some fuck shit, but now I know their real intention is to come back and do some fuck shit. I know it now. You don't have to engage in it now. If this female calls you, texts you, asks you to dinner, asks you to lunch, I even heard she's going to try to use business. Oh, let's have a business meeting. Da 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 da. So maybe she can spend her hand running up your thigh during meetings or whatever, or trying to like be in your neck. Like, I feel like she's going to try to be really, really touchy feely during a business meeting. Okay. Pictures. Oh, the plot thickens. Not only is she going to ask you for this business meeting, they spilling the tea. Not only is the intention to ask you on this divine masculine, you better say no to this bitch. Hold up. Divine masculine. Woo! Let's spit it out. Let me get off the rant so you get this clear. Okay? Divine masculine. You are considered a high value man. Your ex is considered a high value woman in society. And so is this female that you turned down the other night. They're telling me the other night. So it had to be real recent. Okay. Maybe you were out celebrating an event. Again, you were out celebrating an event or recognition to you. Somebody or something or a group is recognizing you for something. And this person has to do with some type of business you're involved in or has future business plans with you already. Like y'all have signed contracts or you're in the midst of signing actual contracts for business, something lucrative. Okay. This person is a part of this already. Okay. In the midst of this, okay, your ex, who they're aware of, okay, has expressed that you're interested in somebody else. Okay. So the two women, since you've already denied your ex, and you've now denied this person one more time, this new female, okay? You've already declined her. She put you in a real weird ass position in a hotel room to be aggressive, okay? She's gonna get more aggressive. I even heard she hired somebody to take pictures the next time you guys meet. So you need to be careful, sir. Look, they're screaming. Tell them. Yeah, look, I don't think you know uh the depths that your ex is willing to go to keep you from being with anyone else. I'm not going to call you naive, sweetie, but I think like you want to give people the benefit of the doubt. I get it. Me too. I feel like you want to give her the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, she looks so sweet. I feel like her face is almost angelic, but you know inside, like her insides is just black. I feel like you've experienced that already. Like her insides is black. Okay. She has convinced this girl to try. Yeah, I said girl, not woman. This is not how grown women should be acting. Let's be honest. None of this is grown people shit. This woman has already hired someone to follow her to this business meeting. She is going to come off strong and aggressive again and have them take pictures. These pictures are then going to be used to damage your reputation and whatever your new project is. Okay? And that's whether you sleep with her or not. I don't know how aggressive the situation was that night or what you said to her, but now she pissed the fuck off. She's mad at old girl for sending her because I feel like old girl said that you were an easy pick. I know, how weird to say. Yeah, to me. Your spirit guide is saying like you're one of those people that you sleep with someone and you like fall in love. Please understand it's not a bad thing and I'm not insulting you. It happens. Some people are more some people need more connection, okay? But we settle into societal things because that's what we're told we should do. Um, and we let that emotion run. So sex equals love in society, okay? I feel like your ex is aware of that and she done told this woman who hoped to put you in that position for clout. Like she don't love you either and she doesn't necessarily want to sleep with you, but if she got to sleep with you, then it's some type of clout for her. There you go. This has now gone beyond clout because you've now said no to your ex and you said no to this female. So now this female's trying to up the ante because how dare you not sleep with her? Okay. This is why you need to hurry up and get to your divine feminine. Your divine feminine is not going to put you through this shit. There's a setup here to take pictures of you and ruin your new opportunity. And even if it doesn't ruin it, it's definitely going to stain it, or you're going to have to deal with some rumor mill situation. Okay. Avoid it. You don't have to go through with it. Figure out some other way to have this meeting with this person. If you're going to do business and it's already in a contract, then do the business. If you're realizing now that that was a bad decision, okay, and there's a way to get out of that contract, do that. Like you have options, is what God is saying. You have options. You're a high value man with options. Clearly, God is asking you to use your options. Remember that you're single. You cannot feel guilty about a hookup as a single man. Now, if you got with your divine feminine and you went backwards, that's cheating. Close out the cycle. Get to where you're going, sir. Okay? Sorry. You do all that. Oh, show it to me. Yeah, she really trying to put that so you feel like this, lack-minded, ruin your business opportunity. She needs you sitting like this. Sorry. She needs you in despair. You're in your head right now, and there's no reason for you to be in your head. You got great fortunes to go make. You got legacies to go build. With your main female, with with your divine feminine. Because you that motherfucker. Come on. Yeah. That's your new love. That's your new love over there. Go get sorry. These ain't right. Hold up. That was 4 or 5 of them. Okay, shake. Here we go. Yeah. This is you trapped in your thoughts about this female that you took to a hotel or a female that took you into a hotel. This is where she wanted you. She wanted you to be in the lover's mode. It's only for clout. It's only for clout. There is no love. There is no real interest, no nothing. It's like, oh, there it is. I'm really thinking and hearing it. It's work and trying to make a new pathway. It's work. Okay. They're asking me to give the spin. So we said high value, right? So let's stay high value. Let's say you're celebrity. Hometown celebrity, right? That's high value person, right? So you are a celebrity. Let's roll with that. Maybe you just did uh maybe you just did a film. Okay? Maybe you just did a film. Okay? The world is like, "Woo! Yay, great job," right? Right? So you're outside, you're doing all the things. You're doing all the things. Okay? Your ex is like, "Oh my gosh, you're doing all the things. Congratulations, blah blah blah." It's fake. It's fake. Cuz they want some clout too. Your ex now sees something in you now that they didn't see in you then. And that's a lie too, even the way I said it. Okay? They overlooked you. They played you. And then they started a rumor mill about you. I don't even feel like you checked her. I feel like you let society feel like deal with whatever it is they thought about the situation and moved on. Okay? But her re-entering is supposed to be an opportunity because now that you told her no, right? Rumor mill. Is he back with that person? Oh my God. Is he really with her? He's not with her. Is he really with her? He's not with that rumor mill. Okay. I feel like you really care about this divine feminine and how she looks at you. And I also feel like you know that she ain't gonna handle no bullshit from you. I feel like you know it, but because you know it, you can make the better decisions right now. A real divine feminine is not gonna hold some shit over your head you did as a single man. That's the truth. Grown people do grown people shit, and as long as you are operating at your highest integrity, responsibly, and hold yourself accountable for whatever it is. Okay? That's where you need to be. And I really kind of feel like that's where you are. Like, don't hold on to that. Okay? Don't hold on to that. Okay? But this ex was trying to be around with you for your moment. Okay? And you decline them. Okay? But you also are busy. You're still watching the divine feminine, but you're also busy. Okay? So maybe you have a new project coming up that concerns this new female, right? Right? So maybe there's already a contract to work with that person, right? So this person, again, has now talked to your ex. Okay. The ex done juiced her up to come to you. Okay. Why not? They're already working with you. The ex don't give a shit what really happens between you and this person. She just want to make sure that the rumor mill is up. Damage your image somehow. She don't care how it happens. Remember, she's black inside. She look wholesome in the face, but she black inside. Okay? Better to have somebody else ruin your reputation and me sit back and smile about it. Oh, he didn't want me? Hmm, that's what I get. Okay? You have some contract or some new project concerning this female, okay? And she only wants to sleep with you for clout, okay? If you were really good in bed, she would have told the world, "Oh my God, my back is broke." Da, 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 da. And then if you didn't do what she wanted you to do, then she would do the reverse. "Oh my God, he was horrible." Da, 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 da. But she's still gonna take that money. She's still gonna work that project, and one way or the other, for clout, she gets a good and a bad reaction. The only way you avoid that is saying no to the entire situation. You don't shit where you eat. Don't shit where you eat. That would be a problem. Say while you're doing this project, you finally do get your divine feminine. You guys are doing good. You're happy. You're in love. Sex is great. Vacations, and all the good things. Okay. That person, I'm pretty sure, is going to probably try again. But at least the two of you would be on the same page and you would see that clout chasing hoe for what she really is. Keep work where work is and get your ass home to your divine feminine. That's your peace right there. That's your peace. These people is putting in a lot of work to destroy your work. God is saying you're not perfect, but that you're honorable, is what I just heard. You're honorable, divine masculine. You stand for something, or you would like to stand deeper for something, like you have a legacy mind. Um, you're clearly not married. I don't feel like you have any children. Maybe you want them, but you know you can't have it with her, and you definitely couldn't have it with your ex. But you can't have it with this divine feminine. Like that, she's gonna be your peace. Okay? Let her be your peace and get out of this mess. Okay. 52:52 on the clock. Get out of the mess. Okay. I apologize if I did not show all the cards on YouTube. Please hop on to Facebook Live. I'm so sorry. I just realized I didn't do the up and down, and it's been 50 something minutes. So I really don't. Sorry. I'm trying. Okay. I did want to get the message out though. Okay. Uh, Divine Masculine, you have options. Okay. You can avoid this entire situation. You're single, sweetie. Somebody trying to guilt trip you over something that never fucking happened and then trying to set you up as if something happened. Say no. Don't meet this person at no hotel, uh, motel, restaurant, or anything like that. If you can have a virtual meeting, have a virtual meeting so you're nowhere near that person. Okay. If you're not physically signing a contract, and if you physically have to sign a contract, you need somebody else there with you. Somebody reliable to make sure there's no bullshit. Somebody reliable so that if pictures were taken, it can't be misconstrued that you were there for either a nice lunch or a actual business dealing. Cover your ass. CYA. This is not hard, is what God is saying. This is not hard. This ain't hard. Don't make it hard. I'm hearing something about a suitcase. I feel like you keep hearing this thump thump in your hotel room or wherever it is you're staying. That's your spirit guide mad and kicking your suitcase like get going. Nah, like get going. He's a boxer, right? He's boxing your suitcase or like your what is that thing? The hanging bag that you put like your suits in or something. I feel like you hear it moving in the closet. He's in there, boop, 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 boop. He's like punching. Your spirit guide is in your closet or whatever the space is in the hotel that you're in that you hang up your suits, and he in there using your suit bag as a punching bag because he mad. Like, man, he mad. Okay. He wants you to fly like a butterfly and sting like a bee. He wants you to get out, fly like a butterfly to your divine feminine and sting this bitch like a bee. So she'll leave you the fuck alone and won't be going back to this other bitch too. Like, I don't know. 55, 55 on the clock. Look, that's the message. Divine masculine again, another hour. I am used to getting 2 or 3 in, but apparently this is what we doing today. So we just gonna go along with whatever it is, okay? God is still exposing these people. And more importantly, the other trend that I'm seeing, at least with my readings, and I can see it in other people's, but you guys are being thrown these weird left and right hooks out of nowhere, and it's meant to keep you off your path. These unions are highly protected because they serve a much higher purpose. So God is really tired of the distractions. Y'all are letting people confuse and distract you from getting to where you need to be, places where you know you need to get. Okay. And it's self sabotage. You are single. Why do you care? If you did it the night before and the next day you met your divine feminine and said, you know what, that's it for the rest of my life, I'm never going to be with another person, that's still okay. You did single grown people shit the day before. You are now with somebody the next day. Be with that person and move forward. Real people aren't going to judge you on wholesome shit that they weren't even present for. I know my ass ain't. I ain't about to. Why? I don't care who you were with before me. I do need to have a clear understanding that those people are the fuck out the way. Yeah. Like anybody, right? You want to know that whatever ended before is actually done. You do. But if you're telling me this was some one night stand situation as a grown person who's single, okay. Now, if that person resurfaces, now we got something to talk about. I probably, yeah, I won't go there. Again, you already know that this divine feminine, and I know that that's what's driving the sitting. Don't sit. Your divine feminine, I'm hearing, is extremely intelligent and she's emotionally mature. She's not going to listen to somebody calling her on some Barbara Shirley shit when you're not her man, right? If you guys are just meeting and getting to know each other, somebody calling you on some Barbara, hey Barbara, this is Shirley. Let me tell you and let me show you some pictures. Myself, I'm gonna laugh. Okay, well, Miss Barbara or Shirley, thank you for calling. You have a nice day. I'm not gonna entertain it. I will look to you, and more importantly, I'm gonna look to the Most High God and use my intuition and discernment. Is this motherfucker real? Does he have the right intentions? Okay, God, he's got the right intentions. We're not gonna worry about Barbara nor Shirley, and be done. Divine feminines and divine masculines that are tapped in, that's the energy you need to be in. Check in with God first for whatever it is so we don't make these mistakes no more, y'all. There's no reason to keep making these particular mistakes. These are mistakes. Granted, these are plotted. These are plotted. Okay. This is intentional to distract you. I'm just heard, yeah, I just heard divine masculine, you are tired. And I can feel it like your shoulders. I feel like this. I feel like you're genuinely tired, but because you're outside of society that you got to put on this facade like you're Mr. Machismo, you got it. I don't feel like you want that. I feel like you want to be laying in bed with your divine feminine doing nothing. That's what I feel like. I feel like you literally want to be like this with your divine feminine doing nothing. And that's a good thing to be. Okay? It's a good thing to be. Uh, what do they call them? Nap dates. I feel like maybe you didn't know what it was, right? But a nap date, like you and the person get together intentionally and you're like, we gonna take a nap. That's intimacy. Look, hugs save lives. That endorphins that your body releases. Look, I want to get some science in you. Hugs release some of the most amazing endorphins. Physical touch can release some of the greatest endorphins, okay? That feel like bliss without you having to actually engage in a sexual activity of any kind. That's intimacy. Divine masculine, I feel like you crave intimacy, peace, and intimacy. Not mad at it. I feel like you just want a good old nap date with your divine feminine. Get on over there. hmm Get on over there. Get on over there and take your nap. I feel like you'll feel better after, okay? I feel like you could take your nap with this divine feminine. I also feel like and take before you take the nap, I feel like you could tell her about this shit. I'm loving the energy of all these new unions. I feel like all these new unions are going to be like the bestest best of friends. Like that is your person. That is your person. I feel like you're going to be able to really genuinely sit with your divine feminine. Even if you just met her, I feel like you're going to be like, man, can I tell you something? Man, my ex approached me, da 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 da, da, and then I've just become aware that, and I'm telling you because I want to move forward with you. Like, I have a contract to work with this other person, and I was with them the other night, but I said no. Oh, really? You said no? Yeah, I said no. I left her there, but I feel like she gonna try some shit. I just need you to be aware that I'm not interested. I feel like it's a very simple conversation, and then you cuddle up with your divine feminine, and y'all pass out. I really feel like that's it, baby. I feel like you're stressing yourself out, and you don't need to be stressed. I feel like you've been through enough. Not just the situation. I feel like there's other stuff prior to even dealing with your ex. I feel like you've been through enough. And I feel like this period between your ex and right now, you've been hard at work. And that's not a bad thing. It's not. I feel like you've been on your grind. Congratulations on whatever it is. But I feel like right now, your spirit and your soul is like, I need a nap. I need some peace. I need some intimacy. And you cannot get it from your ex. And you definitely aren't going to get it from whoever this other person is. Okay. Go set up your nap date with your divine feminine. Okay. I'm out this energy. Thank you to your spirit guide, because I'm telling you, he's mad. I don't know if he had your bag with you in the room, or maybe you heard it and was like, "What the fuck?" Maybe that prompted you to be like, "You know what? No, I don't want to." Like maybe you, maybe you heard the bag punching somewhere in the room and you question for a minute, like, was this a setup? And that caused you to be like, hell no, I don't want no parts. And you said something to her and you left and it just pissed her the fuck off. I'm sorry, I had to throw that out there because I could hear it. He's like, man, I was in there punching the fuck out that he's mad. Get out of here. Yeah. Rejection is protection. You're protected, honey. Don't walk into the trap. You know what the trap is. Don't walk in the trap. Okay. That is your spirit guide. So this is not somebody that's about to cross over from me. Okay. Um, thank you, sir. I really hope your friend got it because I get it. He's tired. I can feel it on his shoulders. He feel like he carrying the world on his shoulders, and he really just need a nap. He need a good deep nap and the hug of a really good woman. That's what he need. He gonna get it in her. Okay. All right. Life and death is in the power of my tongue, and I choose to speak with truth, compassion, and most importantly, love. Please like, share, and subscribe. Use the email to contact me for a reading. The Cash App information is there for you to send payment if you would like an emergency reading. Okay. Um, if you would like some other reading other than emergency just means that I'm gonna get to you in the next 1 to 2 hours from you sending your payment. Okay. Uh, there are other readings that you're able to receive. Okay. If you would simply like to donate and get a reading, reach out anyway. God is going to tell me what to do for you one way or the other. Don't overlook that. Okay. We're not here for the likes. We're here for the love of the Most High God. Okay. Readings are readings. Whether I get paid or not, I'm on God's payroll. Okay. My job is to help you. Period. Use that email. Let me answer your questions. Okay. Let me help get you to God. Hmm? All right. I love you. Bye.